What is up, my dudes? My name is Karina, and welcome to my corner.
Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace.
I know a lot of you guys don't know me, and I definitely understand that. This is my first YouTube video, if you can tell from how cringy it's gonna be. Um, I'm gonna start out this video by saying I don't exactly know where I'm going with this channel. I do know that I kind of want it to be like a vlogging talk channel where I bring up past events that maybe weren't the best, or some that were pretty good, I guess, um, and just talk about them. Kind of my experiences, what I went through in my life that some of you might be going through, and that a lot of people aren't too comfortable talking about. 'Cause I know for a fact, like, I'm still not 100% comfortable talking about a lot of things that happened in my life. But I feel like this would be a good time for me to share and for you guys to, I don't know, learn something from it. I'm not that old. I know I don't look that old. I'm 19. I lived in kind of a rough house. My parents were divorced. Um, Things were kind of rough at my dad's house, things were great at my mom's, but just kind of that roughness that I did have to live with at my dad's house is what I would like to share with you guys. Kind of how that changed a lot of my life and who I am now. I feel like it's really important because there are some people who do go through these and they don't know what the best thing to do to cope or how to deal with a parent who isn't exactly the best. So I know I changed scenery. I was sitting outside, but it is really hot, and I am currently recording things on my computer. My computer overheated, so I had to move inside. Um, my next part of this video, I want to kind of tell you guys why I decided to do this. So I have been spending the last 5 months in Romania. By the time this will be up, I will already be back in the United States. I came here to help out my grandma, and things haven't exactly gone the way we planned. Um, so I have been watching a lot of Shane Dawson's YouTube videos, and for those of you who know who he is, that's great. For those of you who don't, you should go check him out. He's super cool. I love him. I honestly look up to him. And that's part of the reason why I am doing these videos, is I was watching a video the other day of his about how he uh, was struggling so much growing up through either depression, it was just he and his mom, and that he always struggled with his weight. And the fact that he can talk to you guys about that, knowing like all of his followers who have been with him from the beginning to now have seen how much he's changed, just inspires me to show, well, we as normal people go through the same thing. I grew up in a broken home. Not so much on my mom's house. My mom's house was great, but my dad's house was the absolute worst. And I'll get more into that as this channel goes on. Um, but the fact that, like, Shane was capable of talking to you guys about these things and then bringing in, like, his own, I guess, input about it, because it was his life. He can now, like, look back and laugh at it and like show, wow, this was a really bad part in my life. Look how much I've changed. That sort of thing is what I want to be sharing with you guys. Is like, we do go through some really rough patches in our lives, but there are a lot of ways to change it. And that's kind of the reason why I've been so inspired to do these videos, is because I grew up in a really rough home. I have two sisters, the three of us. I could say we've actually turned out pretty great. Um, my younger sister's going to college. My older sister just graduated from college. I'm in Romania. That's super cool for us. Um, but we're just trying to live life to the best, I guess. And just, I want to share what happened in order for us to get here. Because like Shane, he started out in a very low point, and now he's like one of the most known people in at least the YouTube world. And I love that. I love how our lives can go from like this little unnecessary person that doesn't matter to blossoming into this amazing human that we can become. And I feel like a lot of people are really scared to share what happened to them. I know for a fact I am, but it's something that I need to get over and prove to myself that I am better than I was when this all started. And I know we all grow, we all realize different things, but sometimes we do end up falling back into our depression, into things that have happened, our crappy moments. But this channel is kind of going to be a hey, so this is what happened to me and what I did to help myself out of it. I want you guys to kind of learn from what I did, either take it into consideration or think about what happened in my life if you can relate. If not, then just listen to me vent. Um, I do realize that not everybody goes through the same things, but it does happen, and it happens to a lot of people, not just the weird kid at school. Um, I know a lot of people who were living in broken homes, but at school they pretended like nothing happened. I feel like my sisters and I were some of those people as well. Um, I just want you guys, if anything, to get out of this is hey, so crappy things happen to people, but we can always find a way to get through it. And throughout these videos on this channel, I will get a little bit more in depth into everything. I will have my serious videos, I will have my funny videos. Some of my serious videos might get a little funny just because I tend to laugh or make fun of a lot of the things that have happened to me in the past, and that's just because that's part of the way that I cope. A lot of people cope differently. Making a joke out of things is the way that I do it. And you guys will see that I don't want to offend anyone. If I do, leave a comment down below and I'll try to work my way around it. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up or subscribe if you'd like to watch more of this content. I will have a video up possibly every week, if not every 2 weeks. I still haven't figured out how long I want everything to go. It also just depends on my time and when I can get all of these edited and uploaded. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day and you'll hear from me soon.
Baby, I can see